Hey, greetings everyone. It is GleeCon, and I am back at you one more time. It seems like it's been a bit of a hiatus, a couple days, and it has, as far as what I'm posting. So stay a while and listen as we jump back into another episode. I missed you guys. So what happened was the last episode I went to make, and the one we're going to do right now, is Wailing Caverns with Varrock. I actually made a video. It was probably like 2.5 hours long. And I had one of those dreaded dungeon experience, and more common in Classic for sure, where you get, you just get so deep into a dungeon, and the dungeon and the party composition was never great, and it fell apart. So we had a group where I was level 20, I think, and I dinged to 21 somewhere in the dungeon. And then once as we made our, for one, we had a healer that was a druid, so he could not res. This time we have a shaman DPS and a shaman druid. I mean a shaman healer. So we have double DPSing. I didn't realize, so one thing I was reading in some rotation, I'll talk about that more as I play. So we actually, if you can see, look at my completion. I have Deviate Eradication completed, Serpent Bloom completed, Smart Drinks completed, 13 out of 20 Deviate Hides, 3 out of the 4 people. I am in your debt. 3 out of the 4 bosses. We literally got to the final boss, well, Serpentis, we didn't even try the Everbloom guy. And well, really, so this guy wants the, he wants the 99-year-old port quest, which is fine. So, anyway, we got to the very, very end. Sorry, it takes me a little bit to switch over my thinking. Look at that, I got a Deviate Hide at 14 right off the bat. So it takes me a minute to switch my thinking over, but, this guy's pulling right off the bat. It's okay. So, sorry for the poor content right now. Sometimes he appears back here. They want this guy. He sometimes appears. He doesn't always spawn right there. Oh, he is there this time. Alright. So... oh yeah, we got to the end. We had some big problems. So one of the biggest problems was that as I mentioned, the healing res thing. That was one of our issues. But this is good DPS. One was that everybody except for most of the party was a DPS, well, I mean, was level 17. So that was a big deal for us. I love the shield block, by the way. So this time, no one is level 17. No one's below level 20, which is great. So we should... oh, that's not even our team. My bad. I thought that was us. I thought that was my Torrent. I'm gonna say that. So that guy's just running off. Oh well. Where'd he go? Alright, so... So anyway, we ran around. I we have to look at the maps a lot. But yeah, it took so long. The healer not having a res was a deal breaker, because then anytime there was a mistake, we were screwed. And we learned quickly on that when you have that lack of healing, lack of rezzing, if somebody dies, you've got to freaking make your entire way, like, you have to bring the whole party back to the dungeon. There's no coming back from it, because there are the little wailing essences or whatever that you need throughout the dungeon. I couldn't charge because I was on berserker mode or whatever still. They respawn and they pat through the whole dungeon, so it's a bit of a pain. I couldn't get it once we were in combat. The cooldown on taunt's pretty forgiving though. I may at some point like increase that, but decrease it. Right now what I want to work on is I want to get this up so I can build up to last stand. So I don't have any... Why am I in combat? I don't know why it's saying that. Oh, Wolfie. I really like the revenge procs, and I also kind of want my stun to come out of revenge too. That's also equally nice. Yeah, oh, I see. Wolfie has Rock Biter on. That's why they said, oh, Wolfie. So, that's fine. Alright, I guess we're gonna go ahead and pour on through here. Why am I considered in combat this whole freaking time? So I'm gonna pull threat from all of them. I'm on health, so I'm gonna now spam this. See, okay. What I want to do is I just learned that. I learned that spamming battle shout. Sorry, I know my talking is like this is the one instance where I would say it's probably a little bit more beneficial to like play than like after you're done. Record, like talk to your voicing over it. I'm stuck in combat mode. That's annoying. I'm annoyed now. Okay, so it's whatever. Anyway, like, I thought my tanking... when I did that last dungeon, it made me feel like my tanking was horrible. And it really wasn't. To proc that whenever I can. I don't ever even get an instance where I can rage dump. So, that's fine. This is actually... I should not be using Gouge. I just realized that. I should be putting that down. Gouge should be, like, at the bottom of my... I thought Gouge was a good one for tanks to have. Maybe in solo play. Got a perfect devious scale. I didn't see that guy. But yeah, I didn't realize he's got growl on. Fine. Alright, the good thing was I did learn a lot about this dungeon because I essentially had to run through it a bunch of times. You do need a map unless you have it memorized. I don't. The first half of the dungeon is fine. I think we can get through it without having it memorized. I need to just curate as I go. Like, I don't need these things. I don't need deviant scales. I don't need perfect deviant scales. I'm sure I'm pissing people off by dumping out that, but I don't want those things. Okay, so we will go ahead and just dump into this. So this is a rotation that I learned. I did not realize that Battle Shout Well, it only costs 10 compared to the... Yeah, demoralizing. But I guess buffing your whole team is more beneficial than... We're going to see if we can handle 3 at once. We are going to see. Okay, now I'm going to spam that to draw that threat. See if I can do that. Because I guess what I read was, hey, spamming. I wanted to see if we could handle 3 at once. Hey, we did. Not too shabby. I got a raptor tooth. I don't care. I'm gonna dump this because I'm sure we're gonna get a lot of greens. Okay, spam that. Yeah, see that one? He turned and gave me threat for that, so that's good. That will put some, I guess that puts some threat on him. And then getting the double blocks on that is pretty good. It also gives you the procs of revenge, which I think are good threat builders too. But yeah, okay, so we've cleared that out. I shouldn't have done that. I should have spammed that. So we're gonna spam that. Let's get that going. Spike, can I get a stack of water? Oh yeah. So we just kind of have to. I gotta pay attention that we're not losing any threat on these guys. Okay, we're gonna. They pulled the whole squad. So we're gonna make sure I can spam and keep threat on all of them. Okay. I mean, we're getting. That was a little bit dicey, but. See, the other squad that I was in, never would have worked. I don't care about deviant skills. I know, again, that's probably going to make some people mad. I'm already 18 hide, so... That's, That was a good little squad move there. Everybody was fine, and that's just a big difference between everybody. Well, what we had on the last thing was we had myself, and like I said, I was 20, and at some point I dinged into 21. And then, saving, there's Crash down there, we'll fight him again. I'm saving my Blood Rage because we're about to, pull into these. See, he shrieks and cries for help, and then that does usually make somebody get pulled. Yeah, these guys.
Can't do that yet.
Okay, so we hit them both. Spam this. And then we're gonna get that going. We'll see how that goes. I'd rather dump into that shield block. I love that move. It's so good. And the cooldown, by the time it wears off, the cooldown's off. Okay, so... This squad I'm feeling very confident about. I also don't have any worries, really. Guess we can pull this guy. Okay. Yeah, it's just one dude. We pull just one like that, I think it's okay. We do have to be careful. Like I said, this guy's a little bit better. He was really after that guy. He was really after. Oh, the bird probably has growl on. Whatever, I don't care. I don't want that. I'm gonna pass on that. Okay. Alright. Oops, I shouldn't have done that. I forgot. The golden rule. I stunned him too soon. Oh, I dinged right now. Sweet. Give myself that blood rage and regeneration. Okay. Okay, we're gonna hit that. Then hit that. Okay, we're going after the Druid of the Fang first because they're a little bit trickier. Now I can hit this guy up. Generate. That's a high threat generation move. This is pretty good. We're doing pretty good. And I hit. Yeah. We got that going on. I like to shrink that down. I would prefer, wherever possible, to... So the rotation I read was, I wasn't sure, like, hey, is it worth it to just run in there... is it worth it just to stay in defensive mode and not lose the threat? Or is it, I mean, because if you think about it, charge, it generates threat. So even if you have a little bit of threat left over, you're pretty good. And I don't want the Flecked Raptor scale. I also don't want the Raptor Teeth. It seems like I'm dumping a lot now, but this dungeon's long enough that it should.
It's too far away.
Should be fine. Okay, so we're gonna spam that. Put some threat on that guy. Put some threat on my name. Okay. And you just gotta kind of go back and forth between the two. Okay. Put some... Just get some nice defensive goings on here. And I think we're okay. Yep, we got another one. So that's alright. So what I learned, I keep trying to spit this out, but I learned some more about my rotation. I dug a little deeper into it. I was just kind of trying to feel it out, but it does say it's worth it to charge into battle and then to just switch immediately to defensive. Who cares about the threat you're losing or whatever? Just do it anyway. Then it says... Okay, so you should never stop the lightning. That's probably a bad move. Oh, man. Not those. Okay. He ran off, so I hope he doesn't bring back any friends, but... Let's see. That bird's going to get him! That's not a good idea. Uh-oh. Kill this thing before it gets back. Uh-oh. I don't know what he's doing. Bro. Oh, well, there's not really anything over here. So I'm telling him that he's got a hungry bird. Alright, I'll keep the linen cloth, I guess. That's worth building a stack of. Oh. I wasn't paying attention if we got Cobra on yet. Okay, so we're gonna pull threat on all these guys. Okay. So we're gonna spam the threat on these guys. Okay. We got someone, I think they got the boss. I wasn't even paying attention, to be honest. I did not get to loot her, but I already completed that. Okay, cool. Alright, so that's Lady Anacondra. Alright, here we go. So now we can go. Let's make sure that they all have them. Oh.
I can't do that.
Okay, so we are coming after this again. Alright, so we'll hop down this way. These guys are just regular. These deviant crocolisks, they're not. They're nothing special. I'm walking all slow. He ripped my tendons. That's not pleasant. Yeah, these guys are easy peasy. So we just... I missed.
I don't have a target.
Busting. Busters. Busters, a bunch of busters. Alright, so we've completed the first. We missed Crash somehow, but... Alright. Oh, he's gonna pull that guy. I'll stay in attacking mode. He's just one-shots him. Alright, so that's cool. They want these flowers. This is a good dungeon group, like... I feel like we're doing... So, it's such a just night and day. If you could have seen... I could have just posted it if you wanted to see frustration and time-consuming, but... This is a solid group. We did one of the 4 bosses already. Okay, so here's these vipers that you need. And we might as well pull this person over here too. This one.
Not
Okay, we just gotta get the... so the vipers, everybody I see, I can kind of hover over and see when everybody pops. That's what I have to do. Alright, I don't want the brittle moltings. I don't care about that. I guess as I get towards the end, I'll take a peek, but... There's an adder. We don't really need this. Okay. Nice. Got some revenge going on. Let's weaken him a little bit. I don't know if I ran out of energy or what happened. We are gonna come up here. These guys are jerks. Like, I would never... And that was the thing. Like, if we got into a situation where we had to double pull these guys, it was it. That was the end. Someone was gonna die, if not everybody. Or, like, the little Thrasher pets. Like, they just hit deceptively hard. Okay, so we are going to... There you go. I was waiting for that guy. Waiting on. Don't you do that. Uh-oh. Okay. Alright, I should be able to keep threat on. Why would you pull that guy over there? I guess if you really want it. I guess that's what you really want. I mean, fine. Maybe they're just worried that I wouldn't pull the... enough vipers for everybody. Okay, so where are we at with vipers? We still need 3 more vipers. We don't have to kill those guys. That's fine. I don't know if they're trying to do like a full clear case. Okay, so these people with the snakes, a little bit more annoying. But yeah, like I said, I think we just need 2 Vipers, so... Alright, we got this squad there. So we're going to get that going. Alright. Got her before she could heal. What about the chest? What chest? I'll breed that shadow gem. Okay. Alright. So they want to kill everything. Alright, so they want to kill it all. So this run's going to take a little bit longer since they want to kill every dang thing in the dungeon, but I'd rather have that than, like, people that just suck. Alright, this is our last guy. Yeah, that's fine. We will get some XP out of this, that's for sure. I mean, we're already 22 if we need some more moves, but... Alright, so we'll go in here. I gotta come in there. You better be ready to heal me. All I can say is, y'all better be ready to heal me. Okay. $72 wrist. I think I'm... That's a one-handed 10.7. That's exactly what I have. I'll greed on both of those things. I don't want this stupid banana. Oh, I won the miner. Alright, we were already 4 points into this. Let's see if they want to roll for the chest. Okay, so some of this stuff I can ditch and dump. Yeah, I got a crap roll. I can take this out though and make some horse stones. That's probably better, but whatever. Yeah, what am I gonna... I guess I could ditch the linen? It's not really doing anything for me. Yeah, I could make a heavy linen. I guess we're gonna see how it goes. There's nothing I really want to ditch at this point, but I'll start ditching as needed. Alright, they want to kill every dang thing. Let's see. Alright. Alright, so we're gonna taunt this guy. I'm just standing there like, whatever. I gotta get in there. I wasn't... They're going a little faster than me, but okay. Go. Let's get back into the fight mode of it all. Man, they got him fast. Yeah, so everyone's getting a little better. Oh, I got my last deviate hide. Nice. I don't want these forked tongues. All the vendor trash I gotta get rid of. Okay. Alright, so we are gonna come after this guy. They don't really need... They don't... I'll greed it, but I don't even really want it. I still want it, even with a greed. Okay. Not that bad, boy. Alright. We're gonna come after this one. Okay. Switch back, but I'm trying to switch back and forth to mitigate. Oh, that's good. We focus down the caster. So yeah, if you, that would be my recommendation. If you start getting yourself a team of characters that are below 20, you better have some people compensate. Now, we did have one. We did have one that was a level 30 rogue. So I think what we had on this dungeon was a... My battle shot is about to wear off. So we had myself, level 20, we had... oh man, I didn't notice that. These things. But like, okay, so look what's happening right here, where all these snakes have kind of run off. Which is fine, that's bound to happen. There's not a lot of threat generation this early in the dungeon, right? This early in the career of most characters. So that's fine, it's to be expected. But that was Deviant Eradication. Deviant Viper. Oh, I see. Alright, so we've got enough Vipers now. I believe we had 2 hunters. So that was a big, which is fine. Hunters are fine. I'm not sweating any having 2 hunters. They were both 17. Like I said, we had a druid healer that was also level 17. I don't like the taunt is like a melee only thing. Ren is just like cheap. That's another reason why I really love it. So we're just making our way down to the second boss, by the way. And I guess if you want to look at this from a lore perspective, they've asked you to come into this dungeon. I should have done that after. Okay, so I need to get all these. I need to spam this. I need to spam this. Okay. Okay, we just gotta spam these so they come for us. This is a terrible pull that I did, by the way. That was a druid in druid form. Okay, we still have that guy going. Oh.
I can't carry it. I don't have a target.
Okay, so alright, I got something. Ooh, 122 male shoulder pads? Heck. What is still considering me in combat? Yeah, that was a great job. still considered in combat. I don't know why. So... Oh, I think he got the heal off. Maybe it's this guy? I don't know. Because I don't know where that adder came from, so... There we go. Look at that. Big, zesty... I don't know. I guess they're zesty. Big, zesty shoulder pads. I think it was that Viper. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna spam on this. Get my shield going out. This is Lord Cobrain, so he's Kirk Cobrain here. He's the second boss of the squad. We've taken down the, that was pretty easy. I don't want these, I'm gonna pass on. Now I'm gonna start passing on everything that's not. I don't even care, I guess I'll take the hopper. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, there was nothing. Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna ditch here. Oh, let me get this. That will be one spot back. Okay, so we have done half of the dungeon now at this point, and the easy half at that. So I did get some nice male shoulder pads. I'm pretty stoked about that. Now there's Kresh. He is the mini boss that's on this half of the dungeon. We should probably run across. Then it's going to start the second half of the dungeon where we're going to have to... I need to get the instance out. Oh, man. There's Kresh.
I can't do that yet.
So here's Kresh. He's a good one. So he's just a good one for, I don't know. Yeah, he doesn't really do a lot in terms of, I've never had even the slightest problem with it. So, I don't even need that other turtle shield he has, because he always drops a turtle shell shield, basically. Yeah.
I'm out of range.
Okay, so we'll get these guys going. These are just the regulars. I don't need any of this crap. So yeah, I need to get this going. Like, I don't even want that male belt. I shouldn't even greeted it. I don't know what I'm gonna ditch. Running low. I guess I'm gonna ditch this linen cloth. Just to have like one more spot, because obviously sometimes you need even 3 spots. So we go down this way first. We gotta get into the habit of switching back into battle mode basically every time. That little butthole's grinding. I mean, that growling, I don't even want it. I don't have the inventory space. Okay, these are just whatever. Let's pull him over here. Look at this guy, he's just running along. I guess they're trying to make a big... like, squad for it all. Yeah, I don't know why. I guess he just really wants to, yeah, he just wants them all. He just wants them all. Wants them all together. Get all of that crap out of here. I can't cook the meat. This guy can't cook at all. He also has no bags whatsoever. So, literally having 3 bags. I do not know why they're starting to get so feisty. Okay, so let's taunt him. Let's draw a threat on him. And that's all. He's growling anyway, so what the heck is the point? But... here's where it's getting... oh, great, great. Here's where... I think that the team is starting to get impatient, maybe. They're pulling a little bit faster. This is... we're now entering the 3rd wing of the dungeon, too. This is where, the shamblers start dropping. So the 1st wing is... I already have a stack of that, so I might as well just take it. Right. Pull this guy. This is, the 1st wing is the raptors, I guess, if you consider that, even though on the list right here it's the 2nd boss. It's still... we gotta be careful. I'm not doing good about holding my thread at all. There's too much going on for me, because I'm not the best. I don't really love warrior tanking, to be honest. It's not my favorite. I know in Classic WoW especially, they're considered to be like one of the best, but I just don't love them. And I don't know if that's just because I'm not that good with them. Okay, so we just wrapped up around the loop, and now we kind of continue and we veer to the left. Okay. So I need to hit the... yeah, I like to hit that always first myself. And then you just sort of gotta bounce back between the two. Okay, so he's on... I don't like to interrupt their lightning because it blocks just like whatever that school of thought of magic is. And the elemental magic is the thing that matters the least for them. Now that one, he, as you could hear, he was about to start healing. Alright, so... we're gonna come pull this guy now. I like to spam that, now that I've learned that Battle Shout draws so... uh-oh, got this guy coming.
It's too far.
I missed the timing.
I can't do that.
Okay, so... we're just gonna try to hit them all. Uh-oh. I didn't realize this guy was still right here. So we'll get these. Keep the threat on this guy. Bust a little taunt off. He's running. I guess I should leave the DPS to chase those ones down. So, ooh, 411 with the 7 block. 412, 6 block. Oh, I'm gonna go neat on that. Cool. And now I'm dropping this turtle shell shield. This war paint shield, that's actually better.
I can't do that yet. I need a target.
Okay, so these things are gonna, yeah, they drop a bunch of trash. I don't care about spongy morals. But that shield was 1 point worse armor, but it had a 1 whole point better block, which that's a significant trade out. And then the somebody they're using like some kind of thief. So that 1 point better of blocking. Yeah, I mean, I was gonna run, and then I'm like, oh, I see another druid there with. It put me to sleep. I didn't have enough rage to do. Right, let's get this guy going.
It's too far.
I don't know where the. I guess they already killed the tiny little trash. Yeah, I don't see any. Those little trash actually hit hard. Like that was an example of what was so wrong with them. Like we couldn't survive. Those little lashers, they legit were causing problems for the team. And you know that you're in bad shape if that's the case. So I think maybe the healer seconds out of mana, yeah. That was the last shambler that we needed. Are we getting a little low mana? Was the healer just a little off? I don't know.
Yes.
Youngbeard has... Oh, I see. As I say, does he have his water totems already? No. There's just multiple. Okay, so now we need to come up and to the right. I don't know. Look, they are full on. He was fully ignoring me. He's like, I don't care. Okay, so now we got to make our way through this cavern. This is where it starts to become a little maze-like. That's literally right there. I guess it's not as bad as I thought. That's the first. That's the first spot where it could have been. Like, you could have not known where to go. Like, do you... Now I have a little bit of rage I could have dumped right there. I'd like to block that. He's gonna die. That's just a hot. I think for both of these, it's hots. So even though we've killed all the shamblers, we have not made... Yeah, he's a rare spawn. So, there is a fairy dragon. Okay, we're gonna switch over to taunt him. Like a whole little threat. I do want to weaken them both. There we go. That. Get his taunt going back on here. Oh, I didn't need to build threat on him. Okay. Well, I shouldn't have done that. That's for threat. I see. So rage dump and possible threat generation is the heroics. Okay, so here's where we go up and around to... This is where we go up and around and fight that dino, I guess. Alright. Okay, we got him. I was worried that I wasn't keeping threat. I don't want your mushroom. Okay. Yeah, there's not necessarily a need to go this way. This is where it's a little bit, where we're going to be getting tedious if we go that way, but I guess we can wrap it around. Alright. So this is the fairy dragon back here. So that's cool. I didn't even realize. I've never killed this guy before. So that's pretty cool. Alright, so... I'm gonna wait for the squad to come. Alright, here we go. Let's get the threat going on here. Let's get my blocking going back up. So that was my bad right there. Coming out of that. Okay. Cool. That's awesome. They got somebody. Someone's gonna get a cool wand.
I can't loot that.
I don't care about the mushrooms. Okay, so that person got it. They got a nice blue wand out of it. That's pretty cool. I don't care about the copper. I'm not even gonna. Why is all this there? Sure. Sure, we'll get the chest. I don't know where they're going with it. I never, ever, ever go down this path. Okay. So we need to swap over. One down, folks. Uh-oh. Make sure that we are getting all the threat that we can mitigate here. Okay. That's pretty good. I mean, that dude's got the... I'll trash all this, like, I don't want that. I don't need any of that stuff. I'll keep the boots, but they're really most likely not worth it. Okay, so this is where we come up around, we can fight Lord Pythus. So we're finally just now at the third boss. I don't even care about the copper. Take the copper, bro. So Lord Pythus is right there. Let's get them all. Get that going. Okay. Keep that taunt going on. I need to stack that on Lord Pythus. Oh, he's running off. Lay some more threat on him. My taunt's wearing off on that guy. But it might be because... yeah, it might be because of the growl. I don't want that. I'll greet it, I guess. I mean, that's cool. I did not win it, but I don't really super duper cool care. Okay, so now we come around and we had to work our way back down to Scum. This is where it gets really maze-like. Okay, so we'll let them kind of recover some mana. We're basically like 60% of the way through the dungeon now. Because even though we've defeated 3 of the major 4 bosses, you also have to then come back and do the little wave. So it's as far as like actual pure distance goes, no, we're doing pretty good. Oh my gosh, 3 casters. These guys going on over here. I just need to spam this. Okay, try to get them. Let's keep this guy going. Keep that taunt going on that guy. At least it buys you a few seconds. Then, there we go. Okay. I mean, every little interrupt, even though I interrupted the lightning, that's still solid DPS that you interrupt. I don't care about that. Fine. You never know. You gotta... Youngbeard, what did he get? I didn't see what Youngbeard rolled. $151. There we go. That is an upgrade for me. Plus, that guy didn't even freaking win. He didn't even roll. Little jerk. I don't want that. Alright. That's actually pretty sweet chest armor. Alright, so here we go. Let's get this squad in. Both going. Get that going on. Shield back. I am getting some good upgrades though. This is good. So I will not argue with that. Cool. And yeah, as you can see, we've been completely fine. Where's my map gonna take me? Yeah, you kind of got it. We kind of go. I think this is. Wait, we're in this little kidney right here. I see. You gotta wrap around. It's a straight shot though. Like there's. The map itself up here looks confusing, but it's actually not. Okay, I need some. Yeah, I was gonna say I need some. See, this is where the Venom Fangs come in. This is the 4th kind of thing. Well, yeah, of course, everybody needs that. I don't want this stupid forked tongue. Oh, heck yeah. Spirit and stamina? Absolutely. Absolutely I will. Okay, so this is, yeah, where you go in here. Okay, so I got a ring on that one too. I will take that ring all day. And we're fine. So that's only if you feel the need for threat regeneration. Threat generation, that's Sunder Armor. Now I'm gonna pass on like everything. Because my bags are so full. I don't know what's going on. I put that on before I did anything else. Okay, let's get that. Okay, that thing's about to die. Ooh. Yeah, I'll taunt the little slime that we just picked. I still keep using that by accident. Forget that I have this as a rage dump. I don't even use it. Let me put that in there. I don't even know why I have that other thing. But yeah, I'm passing on all the greens now. It's not. I don't have the inventory space to. I mean, I could ditch a couple like ore or whatever. Down there is scum, I believe. Let's see what we got going on here. Okay. Oh, I didn't know why I did that. I gotta get out of the habit of doing that. Just save it for the shield. Don't want your forest mushroom cap. Okay. There's this dude here. I mean, this is a more thorough clear that we have to do, but they had asked for all the XP, so that's a tricky little spot right there. Oh yeah, Tremor Totem is dope. Yeah, I was gonna say, I think it is. There's that linen cloth again. It's just not worth building a stack of it up. Should I toss? Okay. Okay, so I don't know what they leveled up on, but that was good. Okay, so this is a nice little optional boss, Scum. That time was pretty good. Almost every other time we've the quote-unquote, or I don't know why I'm doing air quotes, fake air quotes there. He was not, I'm having a hard time maintaining threat on him. I won't boost. What's up, dog? Want to join Ancient? No, not particularly. Why is he's like immune to taunt. Pass with that. I don't need no dagger. No. If you were in my party, I might consider it, but... Alright, so here's where we go off to the left now. So... these guys... Okay. So I'm not even going to do anything with them. Junk loot on him if you want to skin it. Okay, Wolfie, Spite. I gotta ditch something. Like, I don't think these inscribed leather boots are going to be worth it. A lot of that stuff, I just don't think is going to be worth it.
It's too far away.
Okay, so let's get them both. Remember that we're gonna... Yeah, I missed it. Dang it. Doing the wrong move. They got that one. They're fine on that guy. Keep some threat on him. Yeah, see, we still, if you want to get a taste of my frustration, we still have not arrived at the spot where we made it to with my other group. Let's taunt that guy. these guys up. Spam some. Okay. This guy haunted. This guy. Okay. Build some threat on him. It's pretty okay. It's really the squad. Like, I'm not doing anything particularly awesome. I'm just kind of running around like a chicken with my head cut off. But they are... Yeah, I just wanted to make sure. I just had a freak out moment where I was like, did I remember to press record? And I would have been sad. I don't know that I would have just done another character. Alright, so... We got this guy coming here. Alright. Alright. Let's build up a threat on this guy. Threat going on him. Remember, it said just spam. I read like just spam. Just spam the shouts. The battle rage, I guess. It's a big one. I mean, it's holding off pretty good. I think it helps that we basically have 2 healers.
Inventory is full.
Good. Okay, so we're gonna take that. Take that. It's the same shoulder pads. And nobody else wears mail, so I've never had them before ever, and I got them twice in the same run. Yeah, so we do. Wait, no, we just did this thing. So I just felt like he was. Pass, green. I have a stack of it going, so. Yeah, we're okay. Getting pretty good. Like, I'm getting pretty tough, I would say. Now, the magic obviously hits me hard. What's over here? What do they care about? No, I don't need to beat over that way. Oh, Serpent Bloom? I don't know why they want to go that way. What are you guys going after? Unless they're something that you... The bloom. Oh, I see. They're just looking for the bloom. They're looking for the bloom, man. Gotta get that bloom. Alright. Okay, so they're just trying to finish their Serpent Bloom quest. You all got any more of that bloom? Yes, exactly. That quest is a pain in the butt, especially if you're doing like a... This is a very patient, like... I don't think I've had a party that goes this patient. Like, I was willing... Look at this, it's like a weird grape or I don't know. These red fangs or something? But they're all like little stone cairns. Okay. Guess we can go over to that guy. It's the same thing that I was hoping. Alright. It says behind, I don't know who. I don't know who they're trying to get with that. Okay. I'm trying to generate threat however I can, boys and girls. pass on that. That's, even though it might be better than my cape, it's intelligence and spirit, so it's more appropriate for those guys. Alright, let's do the big jump. Again, remember what I said before? We still haven't reached the part where my party quit. Are you kidding me? Imagine being this far into it and then you quit. I was gonna lose. I mean, I was so mad. So mad. And I actually haven't had a great run. This is probably the best run I've had. Because... on my other run, I mean, even this is level 21, like, they're pretty solid. We did have a little bit of a tough spot right here. This was a bit of a... yeah, because of that. Because of this jerk right here. This guy's really... I'm just letting them fight it out. Why did they... oh, we all turned into pirates. I see. We are all pirate mode now. Now, you get to see a pirate assassin squad. That's actually kind of funny that this person's like, oh, that. You know, was that the part we died? No, that was actually where frustration started to mount, though, because the healer couldn't hang on that pole right there. Like, this whole squad couldn't. By the time the lashers and the first effect that second guy gets pulled, maybe there's a way to kind of very carefully pull, but I don't think so. I mean, you could at least maybe keep line of sight from breaking, but look where we were.
I'm out of range.
This is legit where we were. And we actually jumped right into... that was a fault of mine, Serpentis. We came right after him first. Well, they could have done it differently. Obviously, just now I see, if you pull that guy to the side, that you clear that mob first. Good to know for my future runs, because I'm going to tank this again with my shaman later on off camera. Okay, this is going to take up my last freaking bag slot. Taking the gem from this guy.
The serpent key.
So...
Need more rage.
I know I need more rage, I know. Put me to sleep, you little jerk. There we go. I don't know if someone tremor totemed me, or... maybe I can disarm him too. Taunt him for a while. Get that going. Ooh, we all got him. Okay, I don't want... look at that. Those are both cool. Passing on both, but that's pretty cool. Alright, so now I am definitely having to throw away these boots. It's gotta happen for sure. I actually need to... I'm gonna have to throw this chest away too. I probably should have thrown that belt away instead. Alright, so let's let them charge up. Now this, I think, had we done that, it would have been cool. We could have beat Lord Serpentis. I now have that one done. But I really think this boss right here would have probably got us, no matter what. Because he's the mech guy. Okay, let's get this going on. Blocks going on there. Yeah, you gotta keep his blocks up. You just gotta keep that going no matter what. That is the name of the game here. There we go. He just wallops. He hits so hard. You gotta keep that going. You gotta just gotta keep that up. Nothing else. Like, everything has to go into that. Those shield blocks. 566? Heck yeah. I'm gonna do need on that. And I don't care about that passing on that. What? You jerk. You won the freaking buckler and I'm your tank? Whatever. I guess they do technically need it. Okay. I thought I was going to die because I was like a little off. Alright, so now we have to go back to get Mutanus. So, anyhow, we are pretty good now. So now we can actually get some lore. So basically, as we've been walking around and going our way through here and da-da-da-da-da, what we've been finding out is that these... I don't know what they're doing. Okay. So, that these guys have been sleeping, right? These Druids of the Fang. They're a sect of Druids, as we saw. They turn into Vipers. That's their MO.
That ability isn't ready.
And they attempted to, I don't know if they wanted to rejuvenate the Wailing Caverns, I mean, the Barrens, or what their thing was, but they basically all got trapped in the Emerald Dream, and it has been corrupting the Barrens, the surrounding region, it's making everything deviate, and then now you get this guy. The Fang Lords are dead, I hope. All hope is not lost. Crap. Well, I wanted to read that. So, I don't know exactly what he says. Let's look it up. Let's look it up. I don't need this anymore. Disciple of Naralex text. Let's see what he says. Okay, so he's walking now. So now you basically follow him out now that you've defeated all the guys. I don't know what, like... So... I wanted to find out what's his little... talking. Sometimes Wowpedia will say. Sometimes not, but... Abilities, outfit, sound, comments. The link to that's a bit off. Uh-oh. Okay, so I forgot that these guys came and spawned right away. Okay, so we got a couple raptors. This is where it's not that big a deal if you don't have all your hide yet, because you will have some chances. Wave after wave continues to spawn. So he just says, "Come, we must continue. There is much to be done before we can pull Naralex from this nightmare." So Naralex, I guess, is the... He's a disciple of Naralex. He must be like the leader of the Druids of the Fang. I don't know what his... like, story is. Other than that, he's the guy that probably had the whole idea, this whole shenanigans. And unfortunately, that sort of... We kind of lost the text on what was going to go down there. So yeah, I keep trying to look it up. Yeah, I don't know. Oh well, more fighting is going to happen right now. But as we started to see there, within the circle of fire, I must cast the spell to banish the spirits of the slain Fanglords. So he's going to banish the spirits of those four Serpentis and Pythoron or whatever, all the druids that we just killed, the four bosses. So basically, they were crazy. I don't think they were evil. They were crazy. They've been tainted by the Emerald Nightmare and so on and so forth. That one looks to be the biggest, so go ahead and just sort of spam this. See if I can get some text on all of them. Got taunting going on. Yeah, so this is tough because we really don't. An 8.6 and it's a mace. I don't want it. I don't want this stupid fork tongue. Get it out of my face. He basically said, he started to say, my guess is like, if I was going to just ad-lib here, you've killed the four lords, so we now have a chance. We got to wake up Naralex, who is their leader, and I think he's this kind of the source of the corruption because he's the most powerful one that entered the Emerald Dream down here to figure out how to save the barons and make it like not all, to make it back to being lush. And he got sucked into the Emerald Dream because, as we know, we don't know exactly why, but one thing we do know is that the something's wrong with the Emerald Dream. Stuff is corrupt. So he probably then said, well, we can do what needs to be done to wake Naralex up. Like, we can do this. We can do it. After this quest, though, now he says, beyond this corridor, Naralex lies in fitful sleep. Let us go awaken him before it is too late. Well, with the length of this dungeon, he says, hurry up. And we still have to go turn in all these quests, too. So this, luckily, they're mostly confined to 3 areas. Right above Wailing Caverns, Ratchet, and my person can fly to the Crossroads, and Thunderbluff. Those are where the 3 get turned in at. We're going to have to... So what I'll do is probably hearth right to the Crossroads, because we're going to have to go to the top of the mountain. There's 2 spots. Protect me, brave souls, as I delve into the Emerald Dream to rescue Naralex and put an end to his corruption. Okay, I'll do that, sure. Now they're going to start coming out of the water, as it's like, hey, yeah, we want to...
I need to get close.
We want to, want to make this work. That guy is really... Oh, there we go, another one. Oh, this guy. Spawns more of that. Oh, I don't need this anymore, because I used it up. I used a lot of this stuff up. Get that going again. Alright, so the snake round is done. Pass. There's a lot of good gear in this dungeon. I will tell you that. There's a lot of good gear. Okay, there's a couple rounds of this, though. I think there's 2 to 3 waves. At least 2. Yeah, here's a wave of oozes. But look, they're not elites. I don't know if they're going to come up on shore, but they are. Yeah, there's non-elite.
Let us
They're not, yeah. And maybe you could get the necroplasm or whatever. Yeah, these. But look how, I guess it says, like, you could, spamming whatchamacallit only works if you have a lot of melee people. I don't want that passing on it. I need to ditch this stuff right here. Okay. Alright, so we beat that wave. That wave is actually easier in my opinion. Because none of them are elite. Okay, there might be one more wave. I don't remember. Maybe a raptor wave or something. I don't know how these people are not full. Neralex dreams up a horrendous vision. Something stirs beneath the... murky waters. Oh, man. Okay. Why? So... there we go. So yeah, I know what he can do is put you guys into like a nightmare thing. He does do that, that's for sure. Oh, I was just about to... And then you can punch him by if you wake him up. Alright, that's cool. Cloth shoulder pads? Those are both. Neralex is awake at last, we did it. Now he does drop this shard once everyone... Yeah, see, I want that. Why can't I pick that up? Come on. There we go. Oh, what the heck? I need the shard. Well, why could I not get the shard? Oh, I got it. Oh my gosh, I'm about to poop my pants. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna hearth out of here. I just want to make sure they're all cool. Alright, so I'm hearthing out of here. I'm disbanding my party. And that's it. So that took a long time. It took me a little bit, not a crazy amount of time, but it probably took me, I don't know, 20 minutes or so to find a party. Alright, so we're back to the crossroads, which is not, like, the best. Let's look at the quest that we just picked up, the glowing shard. The shard is brilliant green, and although solid, what looks like smoke swirls just below the surface. You can't help staring into the depths of the crystal. At the same time, you know there's something very disturbing about it. Maybe you should see if anyone in Ratchet can tell you more about this strange shard. So that's where we're going to go next. We're going to sell a couple things just so that we can have some room. I don't need that Murloc fin. So we'll sell that. And that, really, everything else is like freaking quest related or whatever. This dungeon is trash. And I have no bags. I do have a decent amount of gold, but I have to learn new powers. Alright, so now we're going to get on the flight path and we're going to fly to Ratchet. And it's a quick little flight, but while we're flying there, we're going to see, can we find the Disciples of Neralex, what their text is. Speak with Nalpak, that's a quest. So let's see what it says. If I can get, yeah, if I can get the speech text. See, if you click this, there's all this stuff. It has abilities. It has the outfit that he's wearing. It has the sounds, but that's just what they say. There's a guide I could possibly look at. It says, it doesn't say what he says. So that's unfortunate. So on Wowpedia, it doesn't say. So we'll continue looking because we're going to have to fly a couple back and forth. Do I have anything I can put in my bag? I cannot believe I've had no bag luck with... Oh, one of the quests actually that we turn in right now gives you the option at a 10-slot bag, and I don't care. It could be a legendary. I would take the bag at this point. Alright, so we did smart drinks. This is the Wailing Essence.
Where's my Wailing Essence? Right, we got it. I can't wait to try it out. This is gonna make me a fortune. I just know it. Thank you, Varrock. Take this, and after I'm rich, I'll send you more. I promise.
Okay, and I'm not picking up blue leaf tubers or anything like that. So that gave us just 10 silver. Now over here, if you, because it says find someone who knows something about it. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna talk to this guy. No, where? Not sure. Maybe it's, where's the guy that knows something? Is it the Flight Master? This guy, maybe. Sputterval?
Time is money, friend.
Yeah, he goes, lots to do, lots to do. The Union's giving us deadlines, and they're not the sort you want to miss.
And you can say, tell me about the glowing shard. And now we've completed the quest.
Interesting, interesting. I know of a druid that lives atop the hill above the Wailing Caverns, Varrock. She might be able to tell you more about the shard you found. Now I must get back to work.
Have a good one.
Okay, so...
Time is money, friend.
That is not the cave
For real.
where everybody's chilling with all the quests. So just in case. See, now if you look here, Disciple of Naralax, same kind of deal. I could potentially look in comments. That's the quest to Mutanus. Maybe in that we can find the comments to this. Just a lot of people talking about it. It's really a bummer. Yeah, they're just showing pictures of Mutanus. Yeah, that's not helpful. Okay. That is a guide to the instance. And then bum bum bum. He's not necessary, but he drops good items. He hits very hard, 300 damage per hit. Yeah, they don't really. That's a like old school guide. It doesn't really give you anything. I don't know if we're gonna be able to do it, but so it's a piece of lore that we missed, unfortunately. So now we have to walk back to the Wailing Caverns, and there's two parts. So we have the Deviate Hides and the Deviate Eradication to turn in that Skull Cave. But there's also what they're talking about, the person that lives in the cave at the top. They're not talking about one of those two. They literally live like up there at the top of the mountain. So we gotta walk over there. I forgot I'm a pirate right now. I'm flipping out, man. Don't have a lot of ore. I just have so many freaking rough grinding stones. I don't even think I really need them. My blacksmithing is not so hot. It's just hard to level blacksmithing. I can make that. Or I could use these ruined copper gauntlets and use some of my grinding stones. But is it worth it? Should I just take the 10 in the guaranteed level? That's 8. Yeah, I guess I'll take that. 8 copper. And a guaranteed level. Because that's 10 copper. Yeah. You just have to buy fine thread, but at this point, it's worth it, I guess. 113 are those. Yeah, my pants are better. Alright, so this is where you have to walk to the top of this little mountain to talk to the druid here, Fala Sagewind, who knows about this glowing shard. I don't know why.
To speak?
Hello, Orc. What can I do for you? Oh, I've never seen anything like this. The quest she gives us called In Nightmares. This shard holds great secrets. It is the pure essence of the Emerald Dream. However, what I see in this shard is not a dream. One would call this sort of a vision a nightmare. So now is where we're starting to understand that there is something called the Emerald Nightmare. I do not wish to alarm you, Varrock, but I think it is best if you deliver the shard into the hands of a wise druid as soon as you can. A Mole Rune Totem on Elder Rise is who you need to find. Head to Thunder Bluff. I cannot say more. And this will give us, okay, some better boots, better tanking boots. pinch better. Nothing like mind-blowing, but that's cool. And it's okay because 2 of the other quests, now 3, have to go there anyway. It's also not a big deal that we had to walk over this because this is a nice, good way to get to the top of the cave you need to turn in the other 2. So we should have 5 quests for Wailing Caverns right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 we do. Plus, that's 9. Plus, In Nightmares is considered a Baron's quest, not a... So we really have 6 quests. Maybe we had 3. I don't know. All right, so here's where we drop off. We gotta be careful. I'll even use the walk key so I don't fall too far. It's annoying to walk around that whole mountain again. All right, guys, what's up? Okay, I'm not a leather worker. Here is deviant hides.
Yes. I am very interested in examining the hides from the deviant creatures who have infested these caves. Have you had any luck in collecting some, warrior?
Yes. I don't want that. I want that pack.
Your efforts shall not go unnoticed in gathering these hides, Varrock. Thank you for your dedication.
We shall meet.
Thank freaking goodness. So now I can just spread out and let it breathe a little bit here. Oh gosh, that's a game changer right there to get a 10-slot bag when he only had 3 bag slots.
What brings you here?
And then now deviant eradication. As a disciple of Naralax, I commend your bravery, Varrock. Your aid in ridding the caverns is the first step in our long plight to see the barons restored. Thank you, and may you prosper. Well, I don't have leather working. I don't want the wand. These are worse. I guess I'll take the one because it probably sells for more. So the gloves they were about even, but the stat bonus was 1 point worse. And it's not, yeah, I wouldn't keep it. It's just going to be self-water. So I might as well take the one, which usually, rule of thumb, is weapons sell for more. Starting to get some space where I can pick up some more of my quests again, like Yorn Skyseer, Blue Leaf Tubers. So now we're walking back to the Barrens because now we have to turn in Serpent Bloom, Leaders of the Fen, and In Nightmares, all to Wailing Caverns. I don't know where this Speak with Ruga's at. Oh, Camp Taraha. I think that's where you learn Fury mode or whatever down there. But we have some other things to do, so we've got these quests to take care of. He'll be doing those. Next time we'll start clearing some of these low-level ones out. I'll pick that one back up. I'll pick Blue Leaf Tubers back up. I don't need a Wrathy Basin. I'm not going out that way, so I don't need that quest. I think it's considered a Stone Talon Mountain quest. Not worried about it. And then that starts work down. He's my one character that's gonna do the entire Barrens. So he'll get to all of it eventually, but yes, that we have some of these trash quests over here. The Cat's Eye Emerald and the Samaflange Manual up there we need to do, plus the Stolen Booty quest down there. We'll do that first. Did not level up again, but I'm going to probably level up when I turn these other 2 quests in. Because now we're going to fly back to Camp Taraha. I guess I'll pick up Yorn Skyseer right now while I'm here. Because when I end up logging, I'm going to fly back to Ratchet instead of to Crossroads. And yeah, I think I've read the Yorn Skyseer quest, so I'm not going to read it again, but she basically says, like, you can continue being a big hefty baller if you go down to Camp Taraha, which is really like Southern Barrens, and that's how they have retail divided into Northern and Southern Barrens. All right, we'll do a pinch more research. I don't want the music on this, so if we look in here, this is just the Disciples of Naralax quest. So they're fighting their way into the stupid cave. Is this classic? Can't even tell. They're not even in there yet. So useless. You're useless to me, bro. All right. They talk about Neralex as a character. They talk about the Wailing Caverns. I wish I could... Whoa. Dungeons and Dragons thing? Are you kidding me? I didn't even know these existed. There are campaign... That's not even on my list. They're just online little support things. Holy cow. So somebody has created this. This might be like fan fiction or whatever. It says Dungeons and Dragons. Who created by James Wyken. It says a special thanks to Blizzard Entertainment. So there's an online resource set for all of this. Oh my gosh. Okay. Now I've got to jot that down because we're gonna have to come look. We're gonna have to come look at these, not immediately, but it's called GM Binder. Okay, so we got to see, because I did know that we do have an online resource coming up in the Dungeons and Dragons campaign setting. I cannot believe there is a GM Binder like that with other. Probably like campaigns. Crazy. I really wish we could find, what's it say, like the Barons. This is just a person like doing some stuff. This is their lineup. 21s, 22s, 23. That's a solid lineup. I didn't even know there was a hole leading up to that instance. Never fails to get a laugh. There's Scum. Yeah, they just kind of show. They killed that guy. We were close. I must make the necessary preparations. He's saying it, but he's not. I mean, that's cool. It's like a little journal or something. I respect that, for sure. Classic WoW lore Wailing Caverns. So that's neat. Classic WoW head. All right, whatever. We're not going to get into that this time, I guess. So we need to turn these quests in. We need to be. I think the Hunter Rise is where I'll need to go. Maybe we'll run there real quick because I do need my. Well, yeah, I think I should have enough power. Ooh, that was a big drop. Ouchie. Alright, so spend 2 silver on repairs, make 15 back from the sizzle stick. Like I said, I'm just assuming it was worth more. Go ahead and check out some of my warrior powers as we run around. I don't have anything to mess with. Well, I can make 5 wool bandages, I guess that's cool. I got rid of my linen, so... I think you need like 115 or something to get to the next level to get heavy wool bandages. The bandages are like butt cheeks. Leveling up first aid. Which I guess like who uses bandages, but then it would give you an option like, let's say the most notable one I can think of is there's one of the bosses in the Wrath of the Lich King final raid, where you always go to farm invincible or whatever. There's a boss if you want to do a full clear that requires healing, and if you have a non-healing class, then you can't complete it unless back in the day you used to be able to use very powerful bandages on him. Okay, so I can rank up my Sunder armor, because right now it does 90 Sunder. Yeah, so literally double the Sunder. I can rank up my Battle Shout. 55 from 39. Rank 3 on that. Excellent. Now I can get Intimidating Shout. So that is a group stun. I love that one. That is it. 60 silver. Holy freaking crap. So I spent all my gold because it was literally like 60 silver for each move. So they don't care. They're like, we're gonna divide. Yeah, I like this group. Stun. It's technically a shout, but really you use it like a stun. 3-minute cooldown. Yeah, this is like a, I don't know, I kind of have this out here like a rage generation. Maybe I need to put that there. And then I'll keep this like, I mean, it's a different category because you use this as a interrupt. This is a defensive cooldown. So maybe I'll keep those two side by side because those are like my interrupts. That's just like a weird stun. Okay. So I gained 3 moves. I mean, they're important. Sunder Armor is a good threat. High amount of threat. It's a good threat thing. Steel Snap is, I believe, it's a quest for Stone Talon Mountains. It's level 30. I don't need it right now. I will probably get... I guess I'm going to pick another Blood Rage. Because then that will unlock Last Stand for me. And I do need 1 point in Improved Revenge also, because that will make it to where I can get stuns sometimes. But the threat generation from Defiance is equally important. Alright, so what do I need? I guess we'll go do this one because it's the stupid one. Serpent one. That will be our lower point. I don't think you get anything good from that quest. It's the most annoying quest to do, and you get nothing from it. So, WoW Classic in a nutshell. Alright, so I did gain... You don't have item level now. We can't really track that, but what did we gain? We gained shoulder pads. Love it. I did not get any new cloak. I gained upgrade to armor. I think I gained an upgrade to my wrists. I think that was one of the first things I got. The hands I upgraded from the quests. This I did not upgrade on my own. My Talanji Rogue got this Stormbringer belt. She got a bind on equip when she did it, so she sent that over. So in a way, Wailing Caverns got me that. I don't know if these pants... I don't think these pants were an upgrade. These boots, I think, were an upgrade. I think I got that ring last night on my first failed run. And now, oops, it's under the Serpent Loom's under here. And I got this one, so I now have 2 rings. I think when we first started, or last night, I upgraded this axe. And then I upgraded my shield with the war paint shield. So literally, I think just about every piece of gear got a small to good, great upgrade. It's worth it if you can sit through the 2 hours or whatever we just spent on this dungeon, maybe even more. It's worth your time.
What is it?
I'm eager to see if you can gather enough serpent bloom from the Wailing Caverns, with all of your party fighting for the same thing. I've sent many to do my bidding, but none have returned. Yeah, I did that one on my own. Some trash gloves, but you do get 20 silver. Ah, splendid specimens. You have done well.
Victory for silver.
We got a nice chunk of XP and 20 silver, and then probably some gloves that will sell for like 2 silver. So yeah, that's not really... The gloves are not the draw unless maybe you're a healer. I mean, we're getting to the point now, as greedy as it is, to where greens are getting less and less exciting. It's going to be blues, all I care about. Although I could use a necklace, I don't have one yet, and of course I don't have a head yet. Those two are... They really make you wait on those. Oh, I'm going to hit 23 soon. Well, I almost was going to jump off the side. And to my doom. Cool. Alright, couple more to turn in, and then this episode will be a wrap. Ashenvale? Yeah, he's not doing Ashenvale. But as you see, like, it's really hard to hunt that guy down in Orgrimmar, and he was pretty easy. He's pats around right there. Much smaller pat cycle. So, for anybody that's interested in doing the Ashenvale Hunt quest, I suggest coming to Thunder Bluff instead of... What's that? What are they saying? Want to buy a free run of RFC? LOL, nerd. Nerd. What a butthead wanting free runs of the lowest instant in the game. Sorry, that's a streamer only privilege. That's just crazy. No one gets in there. At least 50 G for RFC runs. 30 if you give open bar. Yeah, why would you want to RFC run? It is. It's quite easy. I mean, by the time you're like level 11, 12, you're fine. Just partying up. Party on, bro. Alright, let's turn in Leaders of the Fang. It's an elite quest. And then in Nightmares, 25 quests. And let's see which one gives us more XP. Although we are going to level up, so that's going to throw our scale off.
Friend.
Memories of my nightmares haunt me, Varrock. Have you defeated the Leaders of the Fang and acquired their gems? I will take that sword, for sure. You have done it, Varrock. You killed the leaders of the Druids of the Fang. My dreams are now free of their wicked faces, and you have helped save the Barons from a cursed future. I thank you, Varrock. I thank you for myself, for the Druids of Thunder Bluff, and for the land.
Farewell.
I feel like that's mean. They're not, like, wicked. Alright, so now my Blood Rage is much better. And now I can pick up Last Stand. I also gained a nifty little sword. Cool. So now I've definitely upgraded my weapon to a blue as well. Cool. And this guy.
How? The Earth keeps many secrets, warrior. It is...
Oh, I already read that.
May I help you with something? Vala sent you to me? Well, now, let's see. That shard that you say she was so hesitant to talk about.
Mole peers into the shard.
Oh, did it? Well, Varrock, thank you for delivering this to me. It isn't wise to speak of things such as this, so I advise you. These are matters that you should not concern yourself with. Let's just say that things in the Emerald Dream are not as we thought. Perhaps in the future our paths may cross again.
Maybe, bro.
May the eternal sun shine upon you.
I mean, I guess that was a set of, like, if you didn't have any shoulder pads, you would have at least gained some there. We got a few we can sell now. Alright, cool. We did it, everyone. We did Wailing Caverns successfully. It just took like a quarter of my day. I am so happy. So happy. Yeah. I'm so happy I could dance. I could cheer.
Excellent.
And I could sing. Yeah, baby. Alright, everyone. Thank you so much for watching, for listening, for bearing with me. I look forward to seeing everybody next time. Oh, I don't know why my camera keeps turning. I don't know why it does that. But, see you got another episode of the Pipe 5x5, and I will see you all next time on Lore of Warcraft.